Hey ladies, it's Kate from the Confident Ladies Club. Hope you're having a fabulous week. Today we are talking opposite action. You're probably wondering, what does that mean? So many of you know I am a trained psychotherapist. So before I started doing confidence and mindset coaching, I opened my first business as a psychotherapist. And when I was in grad school, I was trained in something called dialectical behavior therapy. And in dialectical behavior therapy, they teach us a skill called opposite action. Now, I'm just going to run through this really quick for you and make it super easy so that you can start using it in your life and your business. Opposite action. So anytime some type of overwhelming emotion comes to you, what you want to do is the complete opposite of what you feel like doing. So let me give you an example. You have this really uncomfortable conversation that you have to have with a client. Maybe it's about a boundary, maybe it's about someone missing a payment, or just anything. And you just want to run. You really don't want to have the conversation. It makes you feel anxious, it makes you feel stressed out, you're losing sleep over it. So what do most people do? Most people put it off. And they say, I'll do it in our next session, or I'll do it once our contract is over, or I'll do it in 2 weeks. And the more that you put it off, the longer and longer it goes, the bigger it's going to snowball, the more stress it's going to cause you, and really the bigger the situation gets. So it may have been something not too crazy, but because you've had all this time to think about it, all this time to put it off, you've let it ruminate in your mind, it's turned into something really big now. And that doesn't feel good. And it takes up too much space in your mind. So last month we talked about clearing out the mental clutter. Doing opposite action is one way to clear out the mental clutter. So rather than wait 2 weeks or 1 week to have this conversation, once you have that fear, once you say, I want to put it off, you have to do the opposite. So rather than running from it, you have to run into it. You have to say, okay, I'm going to have this conversation today, or I'm going to have this conversation tomorrow. Because either way, it's going to be the same conversation. Whether I wait to do it tomorrow or I wait to do it in 2 weeks, it's also going to be the same outcome. So why waste let's just say 2 full weeks of brain space worrying about this conversation? And you never know, it could be like a really good outcome. It could be a really simple and easy outcome. It could be something you have to approach and they say, yeah, sure, that's totally fine, that's cool with me. So why waste all of that mental space? So next time that you want to run from something, make sure you run into it. Okay? Just not cars or deers or anything like that. But I want you to try out opposite action. I actually did a Periscope on this morning and I called myself out because I will give a personal example real quick. I had a hospital bill that I had to pay from an ER visit, and it was a lot of money, and I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting off calling the insurance company because I didn't want to find out how much I was really going to owe. And I put it off for a long time. Once I called the insurance company, they said, actually, your bill was so high, you met your deductible for the whole year. So now you owe like a little tiny percent of what I thought it was going to be. So I spent weeks upon weeks worrying about this stupid bill for no reason. All right? So please don't do what I did and don't put it off. Just do it right away. Okay? That is my quick tip for the day. I hope you all have a happy Friday. And I will see you in the Confident Ladies Club Facebook group, or hop on over to my website, katecrocco.com. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.